I'm here at Directa Plus, seeing what Vittoria are using graphene for in their tyres and wheels. It's a very impressive presentation. The aims of the material and the claims that they're making, if it lives up to the hype, then it could be, the next level of especially tyre development and speed, comfort, puncture protection. It seems that the graphene application within the compound could make a significant difference, and we could be looking at the next best tyre on the market.
And we are here at the Vittoria and Directa Plus launch of the new tires, including the graphene. And one of the most interesting aspects from my perspective actually was the advantage people can gain when using the tire, including the new material graphene, because our readers are always eager to see the biggest gain they can get out of material. So when you can actually tell them this is the tire with the actual best rolling resistance you can choose for a certain amount of euros, and you can gain X seconds gaining for the long distance triathlon. That's the most interesting part.
And it was a real nice day here with Vittoria. We got to know a lot of news about graphene, working, which is quite interesting, I think, especially on tires, if you have less problems, and I will be interested in testing them. I took some, which I will be testing at home, so I'm very much interested what will be the result. And what I could imagine also would be a really interesting thing is to have graphene in cycling and clothing. So if you if you fall, maybe it could be a much better protection. That's what I think would be also a quite nice thing to have as a race cyclist.
I'm very surprised about all the different application of this product, especially on the environment side, because the example that they made with the oil on the surface of the water and the absorption power of the new technology is amazing, and also the test with the bike. With the nails on the tires, and that it doesn't puncture, or well, it fixes the puncture immediately. It is very impressive. So all in all, it's a very good experience, and I'd like to know more about graphene, and I hope that all the application about the future and the new projects will be real. So I really hope for them to continue like this, and thank you for the opportunity.
I'm most impressed, well, it's very impressive all-round graphene, but about the potential for the professional peloton and some of the World Tour teams of Vittoria sponsor, I think graphene could change the future of professional cycling as well as all cycling, and that's going to have a massive impact. The tyre compounds that you showed us today also were extremely impressive, and that could change the game.
The presentation was very good. It was very innovating product we saw. Absolutely, that we saw that the chance to get a puncture is really small. And if you saw what they tested in Finland, that in a time trial you will win at 50 kilometer more than 32 seconds, then you can say it's really revolutionary for cycling. And maybe we can call, with a little laugh, we can call graphene the new APO of cycling.
Graphene is marvelous materials, and today the meeting was very, very interesting for us. The application of this material is incredible. I work specifically for mechanical industry, for manufacturing, and for me, graphene have a lot of application in all manufacturing sector. The bike for Vittoria is the first brand that use graphene and his products are very incredible for tires or wheels. Have incredible characteristics for all the users.
I've been acquainted with graphene 2 years ago when I was invited by Mr. Campagne to join the tour of the new factory in Thailand and the opening of the new factory. And already at that time I saw the very interesting characteristics of graphene, which are of course very usable in tires and especially in bicycle tires. The main problem with bicycle tires is that they lose air in a period of time. They just lose air. So this is very frustrating that you have to inflate your tires again. So one very interesting thing is that it's more the air tightness of graphene, which gives graphene to bicycle tires, is very interesting. Next to, of course, when you talk about less rolling resistance, a more puncture-proof characteristic, and all other interesting benefits that graphene brings to tires, is of course something that will be well, greatly appreciated by lots of cyclists around the world.